Hey guys, Omni here. We're going to be checking out Werewolf by Night, the one-off special from the MCU. We got a trailer for not too long ago, which we reacted to, which was wild. And from all I've been hearing about this thing, it is so different from anything that we've seen before. I've heard it's gory, I've heard it's bloody and violent. I don't know, man. I know it's in black and white, and it kind of plays to a lot of the kind of like the older kind of serialized monster movie vibes, with the tone and all of that, and kind of a little bit of a grindhouse feel to it as well, that I'm really looking forward to check this out. And to kind of like honor the occasion, I got a local supernatural creature that I'm repping here, a little Mothman boy here, for my neck of the woods. So we'll be jumping into this one and seeing how this thing plays out. But I'm excited, man, to kick off Spooky Month with Marvel here. With that said, we're going to go ahead and hop into this. So if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It is in watch-along format, so you just sync up your own footage with the time code, see my reaction to the entire thing. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and then vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, since you are going out of your way to support the channel. But of course, I know I can do that, and it's simple. We can help us out. It's just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it really does go a long way with helping us grow here on YouTube. And if you're new, if you're tuning in for the first time, I really hope you enjoy the reaction. If you do, maybe consider sticking around. We got stuff coming your way all the time. MCU, DC, Star Wars, what have you. A lot of off-the-cuff stuff as well. Try to keep it a little bit of a mixed bag, but you never know, guys. I think I got a little bit of something for everybody, but you never know. With that all said, guys, let's go ahead and hop into Werewolf by Night. Here we go. Now, I'll go ahead and right out of the gate, I don't know anything about this character, anything about this pocket of Marvel, so this is going to be completely fresh for me, man. No. Ooh. Dude. Oh, wow. And then we have this old-timey credits. I love it. Really setting the mood right out of the gate.
The known universe, with its heroes and marvels. But what of the darkness? This is where monsters dwell, alongside those who hunt and slaughter them with pride.
Yo. That one on the right kind of actually looked what gore looks like in the comic. Got a sorcerer. Dude.
Any of these hackett beasties your handiwork? No. No, but him I fought a few times. He's never looked so alive.
You seem satisfied to emulate your mother. I did what I could with you.
Shame I didn't turn out.
Don't be too easy on yourself. You were the greatest disappointment of his life.
I do hope my attendance delights you.
Oh, God.
The hunter who slays this beast will become our new leader, taking possession of my bloodstone. Good luck. I'll be rotting for you.
The stone will be affixed to the monster's hide. This will weaken it. It will also make it angry.
Oh, wow. It's like a big old labyrinth.
I suggest we just pass each other by.
Oh! Yeah, not him. Not him, though. Oh, God.
Death is coming for you, lassie!
Might want to rethink those words. Not careful. I know Man-Thing is in this, but is Man-Thing the creature they're hunting or one of them? Same question for me for the werewolf as well. I don't know if that's what they're hunting or if that's one of the hunters in secret. Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh. Oh my lord. Oh. Right through the jaw. Shot with his own hand. Yeah, bro's dead, man. Definitely drowned in his own blood. Ah, he also could have bled out from the hand, too. The combo's not great. Let's just say that. For his survival odds. Oh! What?
Sam! Well, of course I was gonna come find you. Of course. Are you okay?
Oh, wait, is he here to help him?
You keep saying that you're gonna be careful each time, and here we go again. You can't keep counting on me to save you. This is the last time. Oh, I know.
Aww.
Does it hurt?
Aw.
It's weakening you, right? Don't worry. I have a plan. Look.
Okay, so he's got to be the werewolf then.
Things explode. So we're gonna explode our way out of here. All you have to do is don't die. Don't. Just
He's undercover to try to
I'm gonna figure out where to put this, and I'll come get
free
you. I'll find you. I don't know.
these abominations, as they say, or call them. Because he's, I guess, technically one himself. That's my guess, at least. I'm assuming.
But all families have something in common. They follow us. For good, for bad, they stay like they become an atmosphere. And sometimes we think that by doing something very specific, we can change everything and not be like them. Sometimes they're just a pain in the ass that we have to save all the time.
When I was a kid, my dad used to tell me stories about my crazy Aunt Frances.
Oh, look at all the bugs crawling out of it.
She was positive that she'd come back from the dead at some point, and she knew that when she did, she'd need... Well, that's not bad.
The hell was that?
An exit strategy.
My name is Jack, by the way.
Okay, Jack, you blow the wall.
Jack.
When you run into him, just treat him like an old friend. Call him by his name.
Which is?
Ted.
Ted.
He's called Ted.
Ted.
How do you turn this on? Because I've been trying... No.
Oh, no. You don't have long to get there, man. Oh!
Ted, your friend is waiting for you.
Just leave it right there. The crack, it should be fine. That works. No. Whoa. Oh, that's gonna reveal who and what he is.
I can't wait to find out what breed of evil you are.
None of you should have the stone.
The hunt decides!
God damn.
And the next full moon is in 5 days.
The Bloodstone's capable of transforming you in 5 seconds. Thanks in advance for making it quick.
Wow. So it'll just, regardless of the moon, fucking, That's why all of them look like that, like he said. Never looked more alive.
Do not break eye contact no matter what.
What are you talking about? What are you doing?
He's getting her scent.
I need to remember you.
Does it work?
Once.
Here we go. Oh, I love the lighting on the back, seeing him, his silhouette behind her. Though I would like to see it. Though I like it. It's nice. You fucking idiot. Why would you even be that close? Oh. That's not good for you guys. that old dude just hanging on to that crank. Ooh, it took me a while to even see him. Nice. Very Wolfman. Oh. Oh! God damn. He's a slippery fuck, isn't he? The guy just tripping over the other one. Oh, 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 oh. Blew out his rib cage. It's interesting that it both, like, repels monsters, but also, what, transforms them or reveals them? Oh! Oh! Ooh. Get over here! Dude, with this being in black and white, I'm sure that's one of the reasons why they were more than happy to, like, go a little harder with the gore and the blood and stuff in this, because it's not, I know, like, general TV ratings and stuff like that, you can get by with, as long as the blood's not red. So, like, I don't know if that was part of the play, but I would just love to see more MCU stuff delve into this side of the universe without having to hold back. She learned a little something from him. Don't break eye contact.
A disgrace to your father's memory and the hallowed Bloodstone Manor.
Oh! Never mind. Yo! Oh my God!
He went that way.
Okay. Oh yeah, that old man made it through all of this,
There you are, mistress.
hiding behind everything.
I only wanted to make myself available to you.
Brilliant, you can start clearing all this shit up.
Oh. Oh, I like that. I see what you did there. Just playing some cards, waiting on him to wake up. Man, and just like what, 4 more days, 5 days, he's gonna have to transform again. At least this time it'll be like as expected.
No, I'm the one who comes to your rescue. What are you talking about? Whatever, no. It's the sushi. I owe you that.
Dude, Man-Thing looks really good.
Yeah, you choose.
I like that. That was cute. Man, it makes me miss Swamp Thing, though. The end. That was fun. That was really fun. I loved the vibe of it, man. I wonder if there's like anything in the post-credits or anything at all. It being a one-shot, I wouldn't imagine so, but we'll just, we'll ride it out. Find out. This music, though. Given this is directed by Michael Giacchino, so like, the music should be expected to be pretty good. I don't know if he did the music in it too. I would imagine he did. Yep, music by Michael Giacchino. All right, man, that was fun. I really liked the vibe of that thing. Like the style, the tone, the visuals, just everything about it. It was just done so well. And it knew what it needed to be. I like that it established, like, you know, this does run parallel to the things that we've been seeing, like with that opening shot with like the Avengers and stuff like that. This is the seen world. Let's head into the unseen, where the monsters creep and crawl and all that stuff. And we have the people that deal with that sort of thing, you know, like the sorcerers, you know, Blade is probably going to get into that mix. Obviously, Moon Knight, this is his territory, obviously, considering his, first appearance was in Werewolf by Night, if I remember right. This was interesting. I love it, though. Like, it's different. It still had a little bit of that Marvel flavor to some of these moments and the way that some of the characters interacted with each other, like Jack and Elsa. And then his interaction with Ted and whatnot. But I like that it was able to uncuff itself, detach itself from some of those constraints we've seen in other things. And I'm not sure what differentiates this versus some of the previous projects that they've done, but like allowing it to go to this degree with this both suggestive violence and just on-screen violence. I thought it was really well handled from like the way that they toned this up, but it didn't like do it for like the shock value or anything like that. It was all part of the story that was being built. Like it's part of the nature of this character, of this beast and this type of story. And I like that. Like all of this, everything they did was to further and accentuate the tone and the vibe that this whole thing encompasses. And I love that idea that we're following this man who is also one of these creatures. Like he transforms once a month and all that, but he locks himself up, you know, your typical Wolfman story. But he's trying to help other monsters in these situations that are just witch hunted by man and whatnot. So he just goes undercover, which I'm wondering like how he infiltrated a little bit. I didn't need any of this information to like enjoy the story, But it was kind of interesting because they're like, he's got over 100 confirmed kills or something like that. And I was like, of what? How did they fact check that? So this is like where my brain was at the time, considering he had a higher body count than any of the other hunters there. But like, it adds another context to like when he's looking at around that room at all the trophies, and he makes that one comment towards that giant man bat, and he's like talking about how that was he'd fought that guy a couple of times, and maybe he has, but probably never with the intent to kill him. But who am I to assume? But he made it as like he's never looked more alive in that moment when he was killed. Meaning, I'm guessing he was brought here for one of these rituals, Bloodstone, so that he was like enraged, infuriated, and just writhing and hungry, like at the moment he was decapitated and turned into this trophy. And I think that's what he was seeing in that room, while everybody was like, ha ha ha, look at all these brilliant trophies. These things are ours, blah. He's just like, I think that was like a sign of mourning a little bit. And I like that about it. And the conversation that they had in the, what do you call that? Mausoleum, where they were trapped and locked in there talking about their ancestors, their families, and how they try to, no matter what you do, there's always like a shadow over yourself, no matter how much you try to do that one thing to stand apart. You know, they always kind of stick with you, but you just kind of got to keep pressing and follow your own path in the end. I like that whole little balance. I like the action. I like the aesthetic, and similarly like to WandaVision when we were in the Hex and stuff like that, I loved the minimal usage of color in this, with the Bloodstone giving off the only illumination of color. And again, it was also red. And I like that aspect of it. I'm wondering if it has any, I'm not saying it does, but my mind is immediately going like, I wonder if it's chaos magic or something like that. Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I like the whole vibe. You know, a bunch of hunters coming in here to hunt the dangerous prey. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's just like, that's this stuff that happens like even like in a private gaming competitions or whatever that people have. You know, they're a little gaming, hunting, resorts. Just a bunch of people running around poking and prodding with something that just it wants to be left alone and live its life or whatever. Especially with someone like Man-Thing, who's put in the middle of all this to be poked and prodded and murdered as a part of this game, as part of this ritual. I don't know. We didn't get a lot of introduction to a lot of those people. I will say, like, Highland Axeman, I gotta say, got what he got. I'm not sad about him. Didn't get to know the other ones well enough, but they were obviously here to just do what they do. But so they got what they signed up for. They all signed up to also murder their fellow competitors if need be. So, but like I love how they all kind of got incorporated into this little bit. Man-Thing looked good. The transformation, while I was very curious because like in-camera transformations, there are some iconic ones. And I was wanting to see what Marvel was going to put into that hat. But I love it stylistically how they showed it off with the silhouette, with Elsa's reaction to it happening and it evolving in the background on the shadow cast from the light. I thought that was a lot of fun. And I know a lot of people were speculating, you know, we got TVA agents in here. I was like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure those were just normal dudes in armor with, you know, electric prods and stuff like that, because they didn't give me any TVA vibes. They definitely didn't have any logos or anything like that. I think one of those hunters was either maybe a former sorcerer or a practicing sorcerer. Maybe he just had a similar kind of style or garb, but I don't know. Yeah, I dug it. And then the transition towards the end, you know, this was the mundane world, you know, this was the reality. Like if we use the parallel to Over the Rainbow that was used at the end, where the transition of going over the rainbow, we go from black and white from her life in Kansas into the land of Oz, where things are better, magical even, is where the color is. So like, I saw that as this was the cruelty. This was the reality of the world. The black and the white throughout this thing was them trying to break free of that. you know, this ostracization of monsters, or these abominations, as they were, these non-human entities that walk among them, is this reality where they're being hunted and persecuted. And that's kind of the violent world they live within. Now, once the Elsa and Jack succeed in the end, and Man-Thing gets to run free and they get to be together, and she's got the Bloodstone and she's running the family, that's when things can maybe be a brighter, better future with this understanding, because she went to get away to not follow in her father's footsteps and any of this stuff and carve her own path. And through that, she's also made this connection and garnered this understanding that things aren't black and white like that. And that there's more shades in the between afterwards, when she has this little like, oh yeah, he went that way with Ted. And this moment where she was able to stave off Jack's transformation from taking her down too, because she listened, she adapted, treated it like a creature, a fellow creature, respected it, didn't break that eye contact. You know, he's got the scent and all that, and he's had the wherewithal within to at least just let her be. So like, there's this understanding that maybe after this, with this new, you know, person in control of the Bloodstone, this family, then maybe there's a future for people like Jack and Man-Thing to just kind of maybe meld in and not be persecuted. I don't know. I may be way too thought into that, but that's what it made me think of almost immediately after that. I really loved this. I love the vibe, the tone, like that throwback to the old Universal monster movies and stuff like that, the Grindhouse serials. It was so much fun, stylistically, a blast. This was a great thing to kick off our first week of October as well. I just really thoroughly enjoyed this, man. Guys, what did you think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We can talk about it there as well. Links to that in all my socials, the description box below. Follow me in each and every one of those. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Philly Vane, Yori Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McCann, Status Alive, Jeffrey Hale, and M. Sephiroth. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.